Monsieur Van Gogh, Vincent, is gone. My friend is gone. But some part of him remains. He's a legend now. I write this so that legends will fade and the truth is what remains. In 1890, I was 12 years old. My family had recently moved to Auvers-sur-Oise, a small town by the river in the countryside, some distance from Paris. Paris, France, where we used to live. Mother! Mother, look at this flower!
That's lovely, Adeline.
I had no idea that sunflowers could bloom in the summer.
Adeline, what are you doing with that flower? Monsieur Martinez will be here to take his breakfast at any minute.
I was just looking at it.
Put it in the vase. Your mother is almost finished with the croissants and the coffee. Fetch them for me, please.
Okay.
We have a new guest coming this afternoon. We will all need to move a little faster. Not everyone is as polite and patient as Monsieur Martinez. We've been lucky to have him.
There is only one other hotel out here.
Adeline, you forgot the coffee.
I just don't see why we have to kill ourselves in order to make this feel like a Paris hotel. If the guests want to be treated like Parisians, then they should go to Paris.
Well, the Parisians will be out here soon enough on summer visits, looking for fresh air and sacrificing none of their expectations for swift service.
I guess we shall have to put Germaine to work then, won't we?
She's only a year old.
And awful.
Adeline.
And whiny and annoying.
Stop, that's your sister.
And I love her so much.
Adeline, be kind to her.
I am kind to Germaine.
What is the matter with you?
Isn't it obvious?
Louise, do we have those napkins?
They're right here.
Oh. No, Adeline, it isn't obvious.
I just want to go back home, Father.
This is your home now, and you better start getting used to it. I know you aren't happy here, Adeline. I don't love it either. That just means we need to stick together all the more. I need my sweet little girl back. Whatever happened to my sweet little girl? Where did she go?
She's in Paris.
Well, I hope she shows up here in Auvers soon. I can't run this inn without her.
I just have no one to talk to.
You can always talk to me and your mother.
Mother? She doesn't even see me. All she cares about is Germaine.
You know that isn't true. Give me those napkins. Here's how you fold them. Adeline, your sister...
is sick. I know. I know that all too well. Anytime I miss my friends back in Paris, I'm told to remember why we are here.
The city was not good for Germaine, or your mother. You will make new friends, trust me. We need you, Adeline. We need that smile back, my darling.
I'm trying, Papa. I really am.
What about your writing? Maybe that will make you feel more like yourself. I haven't seen you with your notebook in a while. Hobbies are good. They help you in times of change.
Oh? And what are your hobbies, Father? I haven't had many ideas for stories lately anyways.
How does this sound? After breakfast is served, you can head on down to the river for the day. Meet some of the other children and...
Bonjour!
Oh, bonjour, Monsieur Martinez.
Exquisite sunrise this morning. Did you see it? Oh, very good for painting. I ran out of yellow. I used so much of it. All I have left now is a couple of shades of indigo and a dumb brown. I'll have to catch the 10:30 into Paris and visit Goopy to buy some more yellow. So, I must eat quickly. I can't spread this butter across my canvas, can I? Such a nice baby chicken shade of yellow. Oh. Delectable. Absolutely delicious croissants. I must give my compliments to Louise personally.
Tell me again why we needed the napkins.
I better make sure he doesn't eat everything in the house.
We certainly can't afford that now, can we?
Yeehaw!
Let me go!
Yeehaw!
Let me go!
All right. My turn to be the cowboy.
Not today.
That's unfair. Give it here and run out there.
I'm not cut out for being the captive. I'm too good with the rope.
Give it here.
I am not being your captive, Cecile.
I'll make you my captive.
Hey! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I hear you're new in town.
I hear you like cowboys.
Renee here likes playing cowboys.
So I see.
I'm not that interested.
I've seen real ones. Bought my hat off of them.
A real cowboy? In France?
I went to this crazy show with real horses and real Indians and real teepees. It was called Buffalo Bill's Wild West from America.
Actually, I'm from Paris.
Oh, so am I.
I only live out here in the summers. Cool air and all that, Father says. We have the big house out where the road ends.
That must be nice.
It's all right. You like it here?
I don't know. Do you?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. There's no one my same age. It's too quiet.
We try to make it fun. Raise a little ruckus whenever we can, that kind of thing. I'm Renee Secretan.
Adeline Revue. Just call me Adeline.
And I'm Cecile Demi.
I hear your mother makes good food.
Oh, she does. I help too sometimes.
Well, did you, help with this here breakfast?
Yes, I was supposed to get the tables ready.
Oh, well then you could share a little, couldn't you?
This croissant smell amazing.
Those are for the guests.
How many do you need for this breakfast anyways?
There's only one gentleman who comes in for meals every day. But my father says we must be prepared.
Well, we don't want them to go to waste.
No!
What? You must have to save them all for that Dutch guy. Does he eat 10 of them a day to try to grow his ear back?
No ear?
Yeah, he only has one ear, lunatic.
We don't have anyone like that here.
Then you haven't met him yet.
The crazy guy?
We're the ones to tell you? My God. I heard Dr. Gachet. You know him? He's the guy with the white hair who lives on top of the hill. He's got this patient. Calls himself a painter. This painter is so crazy. His own brother kicked him out of his house. He's coming to live at your inn. Don't you all live here at the inn too?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, what?
You are in for a scare.
Tell me what you mean.
You really don't know any of this yet?
My parents don't tell me anything.
Nowhere else would take him because he cut off his own ear.
That's not true.
Oh, it is. Even Dr. Gachet won't take this painter in.
Get ready.
And the best part is that once he gets here, no one's gonna want to stay at your place.
No.
Because of all the weeping and screaming.
Oh, my ear!
Oh, great. So it's going to get even worse around here.
Oh, give me a croissant, or I'll bite your ear off.
Very funny.
Seriously though, can I have one?
One of my ears? No.
Sarcasm. I like it, Adeline.
I've soiled myself. Oh,
That's disgusting.
help me, sir.
Get away from me. Bang!
How funny.
The sad thing is, she might not be joking. Cecile? Get up! Is anyone coming for breakfast anyway?
Just the one gentleman.
And you're sure you can't share with us?
Honestly, I'd like to. Just to...
I mean, my father knows a lot of people from Paris who come out here to stay for the weekend. City folk with a lot of money. We could ask him to recommend your inn to his friends.
Just show us some friendliness, Adeline.
The croissants are for the guests.
Oh, so you say.
She's not going to share with us, Cecile. That's okay. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Well, where are you going?
Down to the river. It's my turn to be the cowboy.
You're never the cowboy, Cecile. Get it right. Hope the croissants are good. Let's go.
You can have one. They're only croissants, I suppose.
Amazing.
Wow, these are really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just like the Maison Stoer in Paris.
You know Maison Stoer? I love that place. Oh, the eclair that melt in your mouth. I can smell them now.
We should go sometime. Take the morning train and be back by dinner.
Have you ever been to the Opera House? My father used to take me all the time when we lived there. The costumes were so...
Opera's not really my thing, Adeline.
Oh.
I'm more of a can-can kind of guy.
Oh, I don't mind again.
Well, we're going down to the river now. You should come too when you're done being a house servant.
Yeah, see you soon, Cinderella. Let's go, Renee.
And when I lifted my head up, the policeman looked at me and he said, "Bet your pillow would have been softer." Well, that's the last time I ate oysters, for sure.
Please, sit down, Monsieur Martinez.
Arthur, you deserve more guests. You and your wife have built a good thing here.
We are doing fine.
Am I missing something? There's still nobody here. Maybe you charge too little. Have you thought of that? Some people might think 3 francs a day indicate something seedy, scandalous even.
We have a new guest arriving today.
Good. I want this place to work out. Maybe I should be happy I'm your only guest. If nobody stays here, there'll be more food for me, am I right? We have a problem.
What?
The croissants are dead. Gone.
Surely not. Adeline, where did you put them?
They were there.
And now they aren't.
I can't work on an empty stomach.
They're here, Martinez.
No, they're not.
Who took them?
Criminals. I will find them.
Martinez, please. Adeline.
I had them,
And what? You walked away? Birds got them?
Huh, that's a disgusting thought.
No, there were these 2 children.
And?
And I gave them one. I didn't think it would hurt. They must have taken the rest while I wasn't looking.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Adeline gave away Monsieur Martinez's breakfast to a couple of children.
I didn't give it all away. I gave them one stupid croissant.
And why would you even do that? Huh? When someone might walk by and decide to take breakfast here today? We don't have anything to give right now, Adeline. You know that.
I just wanted to make friends.
Well, that's about to become more difficult. You're going to spend the rest of the day getting the second floor bedroom ready.
For what?
I told you we have guests coming this afternoon.
The crazy guy?
We do not speak about guests that way.
I've heard he's loony as a duck. She's right.
Please don't do this.
We
People
are
will think...
not talking about this.
A crazy man. What if he kills me?
We are so behind, Adeline, and this sudden charity of yours just made it worse. Your sister won't stop crying. Please, clean the bedroom.
No.
That wasn't a question. Now.
I spent what felt like the whole morning in that tiny bedroom with its slanted ceilings. I tried not to touch anything with my bare skin as I swept the floors and dusted the windowsills. The cobwebs were so thick, I was afraid they might strangle me. At times, it was so silent. It felt like a tomb.
It's impossible. Impossible!
Oh! I didn't see you come in. Can you hear?
You shouldn't be in here. Go.
I'm supposed to clean your room today.
This'll do.
Please leave those outside until I'm finished.
This will do.
I'll get in trouble. You have to stop.
Ah! Go! Please, I've had a day like you wouldn't. Go. I'll finish up.
I sprinted from the room, out of the inn and onto the road. I ran down the street. And over a bridge until I reached a quiet little bend in the river. You two.
Adeline, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just breathe.
Take your time. I've got all day.
Did you enjoy the croissants?
A lot.
You two got me into a lot of trouble, actually.
Looks like you're still alive.
Just don't steal from us again.
You gave them to us.
They were only croissants. Is your family so poor that a couple of rolls go missing and you're going to be beggars? Come on, relax. Grab a line if you want. Join us.
I'm okay.
Don't tell me you're one of those girls who's afraid of worms.
What? Are you joking? Psst. I love worms.
What then?
It's just I grew up in Paris. We bought our fish.
Oh, think you're fancy then, huh? Never learned how to fish? Teach her, Cecile.
Sure. So, there's this stick-looking thing here.
A pole?
I know. And you kind of whip it around like you're trying to swat a bug or something.
Bait, you amateur. She needs bait.
That's right. You need to put a worm on the hook, or sometimes it can be a fly. Or I've even tried old crackers and...
Just use a worm. I've never seen trout eat crackers. And then when you hook something, I'll shoot it with this.
Oh! I didn't realize guns were a part of fishing.
He's obsessed with that stupid thing. Hardly ever works.
We have nicer ones for hunting.
Do you hunt?
Well, I never have, but I guess I'd be willing to try.
Let's teach you how to fish first, and we'll see how you are with a gun in your hand.
So you were right. There's a crazy guy living at my house.
Is he all blah? Ah!
Yes, he's really creepy.
Yes, tell me about him. Does he foam at the mouth? Repulsive.
He came into the room I was in and started yelling at me, shouting and tapping his head. It was awful.
They do that, you know. No control over their emotions. Like babies. They need diapers, too. Did it look like he had a diaper on?
No. But you were right about him missing an ear.
Ah, my ear! I can't even hear my own screams! Ah!
Oh, disgusting. The ear. I bet he carries it around with him. My father said to walk on the other side of the street if I see him.
Why did your father say that?
He doesn't want him touching us, or... I don't know. Dr. Gachet is one of Father's friends. Probably knows something about the painter's sickness. He's been kicked out of every town he's ever lived in.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah. And the painter's a foreigner, too, you know. Dutch or something.
Uh-huh. Cheese eater.
I love cheese, Cecile.
Fine. I just won't talk.
Probably best for us all.
Impossible. It's impossible.
There he is.
Thought you weren't gonna talk.
No, really, look. It's him. Ahoy!
Shh! Don't do that or he might come over here.
That would be great. Bonjour, monsieur.
It's impossible.
Hey! Wow, maybe he really can't hear. Should we scare him?
No, a guy who cuts off his own ear obviously owns knives.
I know what we'll do. Let's give him my coffee.
Why would we do that?
Just listen. Put one of the worms in. Let's see what he does when that thing is crawling around in his mouth. Then the crazy will really come out of him.
Knives, men. Knives.
I like the idea, Renee.
Just do it. Adeline, you know him. You give it to him.
What? No way! He almost killed me earlier today.
You both aren't fit to be my friends. If this works, you're going to play the captive for a month. I'm never letting you be the cowboy.
Get on with it.
And I need to practice with my branding iron. Excuse me? Welcome to the village! My friends and I would like to give you this. It's coffee! People drink that in the morning!
I know! I speak the language and I can hear.
This is for you. Welcome to Aubert.
Sit, please.
Excuse me?
Or stand.
No, I don't actually want to.
Please, I would like to paint you. With this coffee and the river in the background.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Take it, it's for you. Drink it quickly before it gets cold!
Please, your hat. Your hat is fascinating. Let me draw it. Just a quick sketch.
All right, you can draw my hat.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a quick sketch.
He's drinking it.
Here it comes.
Oh, no.
Here it comes. Run!
The fish is here.
He'll kill you. Go! You freak, leave us alone!
Go away.
You!
Leave me alone, you creep.
Go! Get out of here! Leave us alone! Go! Get out of here! Leave us alone!
Go away.
Go! Good job standing up to him.
Thanks.
That was scary.
It was strange how he wanted to draw you.
You're a brave hero, Adeline Revue. We could use you in our group of friends.
Okay,
Would you like that?
I would.
Renee, we need to go. Your father...
We need to go. My father has some important things he needs me to do. Start practicing your fishing.
Okay,
See you around. Adieu.
adieu. I took my time getting home, knowing that the painter would already be there. It took me a while to figure out what I would tell my parents if they found out about me mistreating one of our guests. I considered telling them that he followed me to the river, something that would put the blame on him. It didn't feel too good to think like this, but he deserved it.
Look at that sunset, Arthur.
Louise, hand me the forks.
Arthur, really? Look.
Yes, dear, I see. Lay out the knives if you would.
With the baby asleep, I can stop and see the sunset.
Louise, can you put the rolls out on the tables? Better yet, I'll put the rolls out. You go in and get the duck tureen.
There aren't even words to describe it. I wish there were words better than orange, blue, and gold. Think about that. A simple sunset.
Dear, Martinez will be down any moment. Can I please have the rolls?
Yes, darling. I'm sorry.
I need my pipe. Oh, and a good glass of Bordeaux.
We'll get right on that. We also have duck tureen for dinner.
Oh, too heavy. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I couldn't eat anything warmer than snow.
How nice of you to join us for dinner, Adeline. Get Martinez some dinner rolls from inside.
Oh, thank heavens, but no. Just give me the wine, girl. Oh, Mom. What pig made that?
It's me, monsieur.
Oh,
Ah, is this the new guest?
Monsieur Van Gogh.
I am Nicholas Martinez, a painter.
Me too.
How charming. It must be very therapeutic for you.
But you could paint the subject much better than I did.
Oh, no, really, monsieur. It's a good start. The effect is a little cartoonish. And I've never seen sunflowers that color before. And your line work is like a toddler's, one with chubby fingers. But you'll get better with practice.
Thank you.
Sit down, gentlemen. Please, take your dinner.
Did they teach all of the painters or all the patients to paint at the asylum?
Oh, I had no idea you
No,
were...
they did not.
Really? Where did you learn to paint then?
Ever.
That just figures. New painters find inspiration everywhere and technique nowhere. Arthur, I will have that doctorine after all. So you are self-taught?
Yes, I've studied, but I'm trying to trust my heart and...
Oh, that won't work. You see, I had to practice with the masters or like the masters of the past first, mimicking their work. That way you have respect for what you are doing when you pick up a brush. You have the proper technique.
Thank you.
You see, you have to go to academy or visit salon.
I studied at academy.
Oh. Oh. Very well done, Louise. This duck is just the right texture. Well, a lot of good it did you.
I think it looks like a sunflower. Same colors and everything. Makes me feel less stressed. Peaceful.
Thank you.
But the brushwork.
How was your day, Monsieur Van Gogh, is it?
Yes, you say my name correctly.
Good, and how was your day?
I actually got quite wet outside today.
May I be excused, please?
Not at all. Sit there, we have guests.
We are sorry to hear that, Monsieur Van Gogh.
No, this is a good thing for me. I was able to get to the river and paint thanks to your daughter.
You mean Adeline?
Oh, is that her name? She never said. Yes, Adeline got my room so clean I spent hardly any time getting settled. Got to spend my whole day outside. Even got spit on a little. By the river. This is a good thing for me.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
Glad you can focus on your work while staying with us.
Monsieur Revue, do you have time in the coming days to sit for a painting? I need to capture a sense of this place and, well, there's no better way to do it than to become familiar with its people.
You don't want to paint my ugly face. Maybe Luis has time.
If I was 10 years younger, maybe. I don't want to be immortalized as an old woman.
Everyone always says this, as if we have any control over how we remember.
We certainly do.
She's right.
Luis.
How so?
We teach our children as much. If we are friends, if we are kind, courageous. Things people say about us, sometimes forever. Traits not found in a painting.
But I beg to differ.
I'll sit for your painting if you'll shut up about it already.
You mean that?
Sure. As soon as you learn how to paint, I'll sit for you. Am I right, Arthur?
Can Adeline come out?
I don't think so, young man.
Please, Monsieur Revue, it's important.
Oh, who are you anyways?
René Secretan. This is my friend Cecile.
I'm his cousin. We are hardly friends.
Ah.
You?
You know Monsieur Van Gogh already?
Yes, that's actually what I wanted to talk to Adeline about. You see, this man charged at us and made us run for our lives.
Untrue.
And I was out past curfew. My father is making me find someone who will confirm I'm telling the truth.
And you say Adeline was with you? When you were supposed to be cleaning Monsieur Van Gogh's room?
Father,
She was fishing with us by the river when...
Monsieur Revue, this young man has invented a story about your daughter.
Renee did not.
Yes, I promise these two are the only ones I saw near the river. Adeline was merely following your instructions.
What? You!
And it sounds like these two children better be getting home.
We are hardly children.
You filthy halfwit!
That's right.
Or I'll tell your father.
No! He wouldn't believe a criminal.
Hey,
This man tried to harm us.
They must have seen some other girl down by the river, not your daughter, Adeline.
I don't know what to say.
Good evening then, children.
He lies!
You should get back home. Now!
Good evening.
Say hello to your father for me, Renee.
Your father is really going.
Shh. Just walk.
Adeline, I think the gentlemen are done with their meals. Come inside. We need to talk.
I felt completely small for the whole next day, as if I were Germain's age again. Van Gogh could have easily made sure my parents punished me. That strange man could have yelled at me himself for spitting in his face. But he chose differently, and I didn't know what to make of that. It was so odd.
Adeline, wait up!
You walk too fast.
Hey, we need your help.
I'm on an errand right now.
It won't take long. We just need you to keep the crazy guy distracted.
What? No, I don't even know what you mean.
Talk to him, anything.
We want to play a game.
What game?
We're just going to play a little trick. He embarrassed me.
Yeah. Why did he lie?
I don't know. But now it's my turn to embarrass him. Distract him for us.
But I don't think
Just do it. Keep him busy. He's right up there by the church.
Okay. Sure enough, I found Van Gogh deep in his work, right in the middle of the road. Monsieur Van Gogh.
Spit it out, child.
Why did you lie for me?
Go on, leave me.
Very well. What you're doing here, is it, well, I don't know, right?
To paint your church? Nobody can arrest me.
No, I mean, it doesn't look like that in real life.
Whatever you say.
Is that why Martinez was so, why he doesn't like your paintings?
He doesn't like my paintings because they aren't any good.
Because they are wrong?
I paint as I see.
Then there must be something wrong with your eyes, too.
Go! I can't think straight with you here. Maybe you're right. Maybe I have lost track of Martinez's way of looking at things. Or I never had it at all.
I mean, it looks like something a child would do. He's right about that.
Did you come out here to make fun of me, too?
No, my mother sent me to the butcher's to buy meat, and I stopped when I saw you doing this.
Isn't the butcher shop in the other direction?
I'm taking the long way.
Very well.
You made me want to stop. Is this how the Dutch all paint?
No, not at all.
Then I can't understand why you make this dusty old church look this way. It's just a boring building. Why give it all that color and the squiggly lines?
Did you ever draw the sun as a child?
Yes,
And how did you do it?
I made a yellow circle, I guess.
Look at the sun right now. Is that a yellow circle?
No,
No. What do you see?
just brightness, I guess.
Good. And how does that make you feel? There isn't a correct answer to this question, Adeline. How does the sun make you feel?
I don't feel anything.
Come on.
Warm, I suppose?
Good, warm, and what else makes you feel warm?
I don't know.
Come on.
Fire!
Fire, warmth. Who is warm to you? Who is warm to you?
My mother, usually.
Good. And what color is her hair?
Reddish brown.
How would you feel if the sun faded away?
Bad.
Yes, bad. But how?
Lonely, I suppose?
And what color is that feeling? Loneliness.
Gray, maybe?
And when the sun comes out on a gray day, what colors do you see?
Blue and violet.
And when the sun comes out on a gray day, how does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me want to celebrate a little.
And at celebrations, what do you do?
Eat.
Yes, eat. What else?
Dance, I suppose?
Movement, exactly!
I don't understand.
If you were to really draw the sun, Adeline, you might choose to give it loneliness and blue and the color of your mother's hair all at once. You could choose to make it dance on the canvas like God himself is playing with its puppet strings. To find a way to capture every single ray of light and every memory you have of the sun burning your skin on a hot summer day, a desperate winter morning, or your favorite birthday party. This is the way the sun, when you paint it through your eyes, might be blue and violet in the color of your mother's hair. And it might not be round at all, but rather so big it takes up the entire painting, just like the sun, hugging the earth right now, helping it grow like a mother holds her child. Or you can paint a yellow circle. Neither way is wrong.
I see why people find you weird.
That's not the only reason.
I mean, no one talks like that. Like you just did. People find it silly. I actually wish that I could express myself that way.
But you can. That's my point. The world could use a little more poetry.
Oh, but I'm not a poet.
We need more voices of truth.
Says the man who lied to my parents yesterday.
I had no need to get you in trouble.
But why did you do that?
Because you spit at me. And everyone deserves a second chance.
I'm sorry. I really am. It's just, I have no friends here. All my friends are back in Paris and my parents are.
I know the feeling. I miss my brother.
I don't think I would miss my sister, Germaine. She cries all the time, you've probably noticed. I would like it if she lived far away.
You be careful what you wish for, Adeline.
Do you like it in Auvers?
The light. The light is good. It's marvelous, actually. Where I'm from, in the Netherlands, the sky is often gray.
That definitely isn't a yes.
It's just I have no models here for my paintings.
That's a no, then.
It's complicated for me. It's hard.
Why don't you just paint bowls of fruit? I've seen artists paint those before.
No, people.
You really don't have any friends?
My brother lives in Paris. I write him every day. I hope he'll move here soon.
I thought adults made friends at bars. Maybe you could go there.
It's difficult for me, Adeline. My own doctor won't even sit for me, for my paintings. Nobody in Auvers will sit for me.
Well, I think you do an interesting job with buildings like this one.
But old churches were built by people. I'd rather paint the creators.
I don't...
Mr. Painterman!
Hey, you give that back!
Come and get me!
Please!
Come and get it!
Good job distracting him, Adeline. Come on.
Come and get me!
Adeline, come on!
I couldn't move. Something wouldn't let me. I was ashamed or scared. When I finally got my feet from under me, I took Vincent's easel home, completely forgetting about my errand. The butcher's was closed by the time I remembered. By then, I was only steps away from the inn.
Adeline, it's almost dark. Where were you?
Oh, you noticed.
Tell me where you were, Adeline.
Out.
That's not a good enough explanation. You should have been home an hour ago.
Shouldn't you be taking care of Germaine right now?
Where's the meat? You didn't get it, did you? Well, we already served potatoes for dinner. A feast fit for a pauper, thanks to you. We had 2 extra dinner guests thinking about spending the night. How do you think that went?
Of course. You only noticed I was gone because I didn't run my errand.
No. We were worried about you. Arthur was about to go out looking.
Is father actually taking care of Jermaine right now?
Yes. Your father and I... He's taking care of her. Now tell me where you were.
No.
Why?
I'm just so alone here.
Alone is what happens, and all you do is keep all your thoughts and feelings to yourself.
Okay.
What happened? Talk to me, Adeline.
I don't know.
That's a lie.
No, really. I don't know what happened.
Adeline,
Have you ever done something so bad you don't know how to make it okay?
yes. Tell me what happened, child.
I did something mean and I don't know how to take it back.
Oh, darling.
It's heavy in my stomach and I can't get it out.
Guilt. Are you feeling guilt, Adeline?
I don't know. It just hurts.
I understand.
You do?
I know that feeling.
Tell me.
Your grandmother. She was a difficult person, and there was an evening when I said some very unkind things to her before I left the house. And that ended up being the last time I saw her. I went away on a trip, and she passed away while I was gone. And every day since, I wish I had been a little kinder to her.
Does that feeling ever go away?
That's complicated. You see, eventually you see that everybody makes a mess sometimes.
But what if it's your mess?
Then you clean it up as best you can, Adeline, and you do better the next time. You love better the next time, no matter the cost.
Well, glad to see some people are taking it easy.
Arthur, it's all right.
All right? There is a mountain of dishes and Jermaine refuses to eat.
I'll be just a moment.
And you, Adeline, I didn't need to worry about you tonight.
I didn't think you cared that much.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Get inside. Tomorrow?
I'll clean Monsieur Van Gogh's room. And I'll do all the dishes.
Well,
You can still punish me. It's okay. Arthur. But Vincent never came home that night. In the morning, I made breakfast for Martinez and Vincent, but his plate sat there empty until it was time for me to clean up. I spent what felt like hours sitting outside his room. I cracked the door open and let myself in. His paintings were everywhere. He was just painting real, normal places, but they felt like dreams to me. Like he was painting the inside of a mind-blown heart. And it was lovely. Stars everywhere. Little fingerprints of light. Sometimes just dabs of paint, making the people below feel so small. Just people. Huddled together. Friends or mothers and fathers, right there in the center of it all. Probably talking about their naughty daughters. Or taking care of each other. And those stars all around, almost hugging. I wasn't touching them.
Huh?
I promise.
You shouldn't be in here. Go.
I am supposed to clean your room today.
That'll do.
I didn't mean to help them. Renee and Cecile.
It's impossible! Impossible!
I can sit for you if you'd like, as a way of making this up to you.
Impossible!
Really?
Go!
But
I can't focus right now. My breath! Go! Go! Go!
If you're looking for people to paint, I can can be one of them.
No.
I came to say I'm sorry.
And then what? You steal my paintings? You let those children in here to rip them to shreds? Is that your plan?
No!
Sit down, man. On the chair.
Your paintings are very interesting to me.
The one I was working on yesterday was also very interesting. Would you relax your right arm?
That one over there is different from the others.
So it is.
Where did you paint that one? It looks like a nice place.
I left the iron bars out.
You were in an asylum. The stars you painted don't look very sad. Why?
I was sad. I was sad to be locked up and sick. But there was still goodness out there. That's what it means. I wanted to see the good. The truth is what remained. I don't know. I suppose I had hoped that the illusions would fade in time. That feeling in your heart won't ever fade away. That keeps you breathing. And when you're so broken, it would just be easier to... That voice in your head saying give up, I think that's an illusion. When you strip that away, I think the sublime remains.
Your illness. What?
It's like breaking an arm or a leg, only my brain is what's broken. I see objects and people that aren't there for a long time, and I don't remember anything that actually happens to me. It's like being in a nightmare and not being able to wake up for days upon days.
When you tap your head, are you?
They don't know what causes me to... I worry about the nightmares coming back when I'm stressed, and I feel like I'm being strangled, and I... Can we stop talking about this?
Certainly.
Thank you.
That must have been difficult. To be stuck inside. It's like being sick.
Going outside is also difficult here, apparently.
I didn't bring Renee and Cecile to you, I promise.
It's fine. You're already forgiven.
But you seem upset with me.
I'm not upset with you.
I would hate me if I was you.
I don't hate you.
I just wanted a friend, that's all. I guess that's why I did nothing when Renee and Cecile were mean to you.
I understand. You just haven't found the right compliments yet.
What do you mean?
I mean, you know anything about color contrast?
No.
When you mix yellow with purple, when yellow tries to be purple, it makes this ugly, ugly gray. But put yellow next to purple, and they each become more themselves.
What does that have to do with?
Certain colors, they work well together, and certain colors do not work well together. Like people.
I want to know how to find those people.
I painted a story about that.
Please, tell me.
There was this man, traveling down a country road, alone. A group of robbers came and beat him and tore his clothes and took all his belongings just as a thunderstorm came. A priest saw him and walked by. A mother and her child saw him walked by. But then there was this little old woman, huddled under her umbrella. She had this blue jacket that she gave him to tear and use as bandages. Then they walked for a few miles together, huddled under her umbrella. And when he asked her why she stopped for him, she said, "You look like wonderful company in this lovely rain." I painted that for my brother. He told me that story.
Is he coming here?
I need him here.
He'll be back soon.
I can't calm that child. You're going to have to do something with her.
Fine.
She isn't getting any better. Out here, Germaina's just as sick as she was in Paris.
Oh, I think she's getting better. Slowly.
2 boarders for next week wrote to cancel their reservations. They've been advised against staying here, even with the price being so cheap.
Don't do this. Not right now.
I'm saying I'm not sure how much more of this I can take, Louise.
Father?
Oh, Adeline, please bring the wine. Martinez wants the Beaujolais. Mr. Van Gogh, good evening.
I want to give you something. Your daughter sat for me. For my painting. She was very well behaved. She was better than most models I've encountered. Only picked her nose once.
Did not?
I don't know if you'd ever want to sell a painting of your daughter, but if it catches you a franc or two, maybe give the child a little extra spending money.
That's very kind. Please, have a seat. Dinner is almost ready. Oh, a letter came for you today, Monsieur Van Gogh. On the table.
My apologies for being late, Arthur. The train from Nice was terribly delayed. I need some wine to cool me down.
Adeline?
I can't stop sweating, like a pig who smells bacon. Ah, Monsieur Van Gogh, I see you have burdened the world with another painting. Let me see, Arthur. Interesting. It follows no rules of composition.
True. I guess I thought of it more as following some rules of my soul.
Ridiculous thing to say. And the choice to blend the dress into the background. The impasto makes the walls stand out more than the supposed subject. And everything is just blue. Are you running out of paint, man? Is this the only color you own? I'd be happy to share.
That won't be necessary.
I wonder about the subject. Little Adeline sat for you. Poor thing. She couldn't have known you were making a cartoon out of her face. And the perspective makes her look like a hunchback. And I had no idea we had a case of jaundice in town. That sick skin color.
Vincent!
Stop!
Arthur, I won't be having dinner here this evening. It's a little too hot for some of us.
I can't. There's no time! I can't!
Someday, Adeline, I can paint you how you really look, my child.
Martinez.
Have a good evening, Louise.
What happened here?
Monsieur Van Gogh, the painting. I don't think we can accept this. It isn't really our taste. The girl in this doesn't look much like Adeline. We just lost our most loyal customer. Probably forever. Nothing will bring Martinez back. Vincent must go.
No! He pays for his room on time.
Doesn't matter.
It certainly does.
Louise, look at us. Letting this madman into our home, around our children. Who knows what he's capable of? He cut off his own ear. He isn't stable. You saw what he just did.
He's hurting, Father.
It doesn't matter. Someone please get Germaine to be quiet.
Don't take it out on Jermaine. She didn't ask to be sick.
And I didn't ask to move out here, not to run a hospital for infirm children and the insane.
Adeline, bring the dishes. Adeline, get back here. Adeline! Arthur!
I liked the painting. Very much.
Go home, child. I'm not feeling well.
It's okay. I don't care about your ear.
Go on.
Can I help?
No.
I want to help.
No one can. The last time I felt like this, I ended up in a hospital.
That won't happen.
Hallucinating. I couldn't remember anything that actually happened to me.
I'm right here.
Impossible.
You always say that.
Impossible. A sick mind
Don't.
and a weak heart. That's what I've got.
Stop it! I would love to do something in this world as well as you paint. Martinez, too.
No.
It's just... You painted me older than I am. Why?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Why?
Because my father says you have to leave the inn now and I might not ever see you again. Because you are my friend. Even if you don't think of me as one. Everything about moving here has made me feel so alone. And I want that feeling to stop. Because I realized that when I let Renee and Cecile ruin your painting of the one of the town hall, I was choosing to be alone. And I'm tired of choosing that. Alone is what happens when you do nothing but hide and keep all of your real thoughts and feelings to yourself. Friends share. So I want you to share why that painting looks the way it does. Because I know that painting is me. And I know that you are my friend. So share. Right now.
I wanted to tell the truth. You don't want to be remembered as a young child forever, do you? I painted you as the person I see. Maybe even the person you'll become someday.
I don't even know what I want to be when I grow up.
Sure you do. You love your parents, don't you?
Yes,
And your sister?
sometimes.
And that's what you already are. You're a loving person.
That doesn't seem as important as painting.
Nobody likes my paintings except for my brother.
I saw in the letter. He's not coming to live here.
Right.
I'm sorry.
He will never move here. I made him ashamed. My illness, my sickness, whatever you want to call it. I was so stupid to think!
Well, visit him then, in Paris.
That's
I'll go with you.
impossible!
Then write him again.
He doesn't want that. Not from me.
I will write him then, and tell him how much he's hurt you.
Child. He's my hero! My best friend. He knows he hurt me. I don't want him to pity me too. I'll continue writing him letters. And maybe someday he'll write me with news of the baby, and writing letters is the most important thing that I'll ever do. Actually.
I want to be a writer.
What stops you?
I might not be any good.
If there's a voice in your head telling you to give up, then by all means keep writing and that voice will be silenced.
Well, I'm just a child. It'll be a long time before anyone takes me seriously.
Giving in to the opinions of others is the fastest way to fuel that voice telling you to give up.
Well, I just don't know where to start.
Write your sister letters.
She can't even read.
But she will someday. Tell her about the stars and the wheat fields near your house. Describe your mother as a young woman. This subject doesn't matter. Just be sure what you say is true. Let it be your truth. And Jermaine won't care whether it's any good or not. But it will be good. Great, even. At least that's what I think.
Thank you, Vincent. How's your heart now?
It's better. I wonder why that is.
I think maybe it's because...
See that, Cecile? The criminal we've been searching for. I'm taking that painting, scum. It doesn't belong to you.
No, it doesn't.
No, you don't.
Renee!
Quiet, you. Take the painting, Adeline. Take it now.
What are we going to do with it, Renee?
I don't know yet. Throw it in the river, maybe? Cut it up for firewood? Break it over my knee? We have options. This is it, Van Gogh. Every day of your life is going to be just like this until you leave our home. Embarrassing me is not forgiving. Ever. Come on, Adeline. Aren't you our friend? Bring it to me.
No!
Blanks. All the looks on your faces. Oh. I'll never forget it.
You're weak.
Right.
You are a small person, Renee Secretan.
Whatever you say, girl.
You're sick. Right here. In the heart. But you don't have to be. Go home. They're blanks, Renee.
Not this one.
No! What is the matter with you?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Rameau.
You could have killed someone.
He came at me, yelling and shaking.
Go home.
He said he was going to kill me.
That's a lie.
Your father will definitely hear about this.
I swear he started it. He's dangerous. You're fools for living with him. He'll ruin you.
Go.
My little girl,
What happened?
I'm so glad you're all right.
Rene is a bully. He's been cruel to Vincent ever since he arrived, and I...
She threw herself in front of me
My God,
to protect me.
It was instinct.
is this true?
I don't know what to say.
I was terribly cruel to Vincent, too. Just like Rene. But not anymore. I've decided.
You should have told us.
I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
You were so busy, and I didn't want to.
Adeline, stop. I can't believe how foolish I've been. I'm more worried about the inn than my own family. Never again. Never again.
Let's go home.
I suppose I'll be getting my things and leaving then.
Oh, Father.
No. Stay. Stay. I was wrong, Monsieur Van Gogh. It's clear my daughter looks up to you.
Thank you.
Go get some rest.
We should sell this, Father. To help with the inn.
I won't hear of it.
Absolutely, we should.
No, it's a lovely likeness of you. Makes you look just like your grandmother.
You made a friend here in Auvers. He gave you this gift. We won't be selling it. It's yours, darling.
I just want to do my part. I know you miss the city, too. And I know you've been trying to make this work.
Everyone in this family misses Paris. But we can be a family just as well out here in Auvers.
Your mother's absolutely right. Let's go home.
Arthur, quick! You've got to see this.
I'm not sure I've heard Germaine laugh in... I don't even remember the last time. What did you do?
I just said good morning to the child. Drew her a quick picture.
Thank you for calming her, making her laugh. She's usually so ill.
I mean, you can give her the picture if you'd like. She liked holding it herself.
She's well enough to be outside, in the sunlight. How does this sound, Vincent? Once upon a time, Germaine, you were a sick child. You cried your heart out from dawn until dusk.
It's a good start. How does she overcome her sickness?
I don't know.
Well, you tell it. Now. Write it right now about how she overcomes it.
Cried your heart out from dawn until dusk. But every morning, as the rooster startled you awake at dawn, there were a few brief moments when you would look out from your crib at me or mother and father, and the littlest smile would form on your face.
That's marvelous. It's the beautiful and difficult truth.
Thank you. That painting looks a little dark, Vincent.
I know. I started it many months ago and I just haven't finished it yet.
What do you mean?
I mean, this fading star here and this new moon here represent old pain and new beginnings. I just didn't know how to bring it all together.
So isn't the painting complete?
Here,
What?
paint this guy's hat.
But I don't think that I can.
Just try. Here.
Two travelers. That's what you've added? That's what we are, Vincent. You and I. Two travelers.
That's right. And now it's complete, I think.
Vincent stayed several more weeks. He painted a lot that summer. Even more than before, we became friends. Sometimes I think he just painted and painted until the world couldn't contain him anymore. You see, he died that summer. Passed away. As I grew older and older, his legend slowly grew alongside of me. More and more people saw his paintings and felt as I did, that they were true. Important people put them in museums and galleries. But people also knew Vincent was ill. They focused on his pain and on his sadness. But one night, as an old woman, I came across that Starry Night painting. I saw Vincent in that star. All those bursts of light, all those dots, like markings on a map. I saw him there, in amongst all that pain and all that beauty swirling around. He was there, is there. And I remembered the painting he did of me when I was a little girl, and how he painted me as I would someday be. Just like how he painted himself there among the stars. So, I sat down at my table to tell the truth. And I wrote a story that would tell everyone the truth about the most famous painter in the world. The story of Vincent's time in Auvers, at my home. In conscience, I have told what I have seen. Monsieur Van Gogh, Vincent, is gone. My friend is gone. But some part of him remains.
Mm-hmm.